Okay. So how are we?
Okay. Yeah, we are good. We are good. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yeah. How about you?
yeah, okay. So now I need to breathe. So hello. Hello everybody. How are you? Hello. Oh, we have a baby. Hello. All right. Can they see me and hear me, or it's just on your phone?
Yeah.
So
Oh.
um okay. So yeah, they may have to come closer. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. Angefanya papa iside nifingie tu kwa line hivi ili yeah
Yeah.
video hata pia ingie tu hapo. Yes. Mhm. Yeah.
Right. I'm seeing you sideways, Akonkwa. So unfortunately. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So hello. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Um okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here. Hope you can hear me okay.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So if you don't mind, I would like to hear from you. Just if you want to tell me like your name and what do you do and what would you like to get out of our time together, like what would you like to have, feel, what can help you go on with your work, with your lives. Just a little bit of just knowing you. So if I start, I'm Carolina. I'm in the UK. I'm in England. I was born in Argentina. And I've been working around the three principles for the past 13 years and helping people. And I have a daughter that is 22 and a partner who is in a wheelchair and is amazing, Wayne. And I love helping people as much as I can. So knowing the principles really changed my life, from suffering from depression and panic attacks and not being able to sleep and having a lot of anxiety. I had some very traumatic things happening in my life. One of them being my dad committing suicide. He shot himself. So and that was one of the most difficult ones to get through. And I did. and I don't live with reliving that all the time, or I was abused when I was very young, at 6 years old, and I managed to get through that as well. So I don't know what you were going through. I can imagine, but your problems are obviously different, and you all see life in a different way. So what I'm trying to bring to you is hope, and something that has really helped me and other people to live life better, and find resources to find ways to get out when there are problems, so you live a better life. It doesn't matter the conditions or your situation. It will help you find a better life for you, for the children you're taking care of, for the people you're taking care of. And it really helps, really helps. So that's me. And I would like to hear from you, and know a little bit of, like, if you want to share, like, how you're feeling, what would you like to see, what would help you. Does anybody want to say anything?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
So
Nice to
it is really painful. Yeah, that when I hear that, it is really painful to me. My name is Arega Bas Chaloma. I'm facilitator for 3 principles. Yeah. Yeah, 3 principles in Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe let my colleague to introduce themselves, and then maybe we can go through.
Yes. Yes.
That was let me just adjust.
There we go. Thank you. Hello.
My name is David Louis John, and it's a pleasure to finally meeting you. Akonkwa has been saying a lot. He talked a lot about you, but I'm so glad that we're now in touch.
Yeah.
And also, it's actually, I can relate to what you've been through, but at least, yeah, it's good enough that 3 principles can give us that hope, as you just said. And we're hoping to rely on that, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're hoping to work together, because we're actually going through a lot, because we're in a sticky situation and all that, but still, thanks for bringing hope with our 3 principles. That's the mind, thought, and consciousness. Yeah, I guess, yeah, let me just pass it to my fellow colleague.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Bishop Bioba. Yeah, that is my real name. And the name of
That's a
that is my
beautiful
name.
name.
Yeah, me also am the member of this trip still. And I thank God we will work together and everything will be okay. Yeah, I don't have much to say. Let me give my colleague here.
Thank
Say
you.
something.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is John Luciano from South Sudanese. So I'm so glad to be in this 3D in Kenya. So as time goes, we shall interact, and we are so happy with the program that you bring, so that it bring hope to all of us people who are living in Kenya. So some of us, the life was hot and fire. But when the program now we have managed to overcome now just a little bit, but we are still hoping more from you.
Hello.
Yes, hi, madam. Yes, I'm Emmanuel Kitera by the name, and I'm Congolese by nationality.
Nice.
Yes, and nice to meet with you. And we will be happy to work with you always. And we thanks God to have that program of the 3P Kenya in this in the place where we are living, and we are just helping our children about to teach them about mind, thoughts, and consciousness, how they can just use it when they are just having a stress or maybe other things. Yes, we usually play with them and show them a lot of things. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's great.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Yes, my name is Gideon Bizimungu. I'm a Congolese by nationality. Also, I'm a member, also a facilitator
Nice.
at Free Kenya. So your story really is very painful. I can say, also, it's only that hope that you told us. It's really good to have that hope.
Thank you. That's great.
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Abby Leona. I'm Uganda.
Yeah.
And you have a baby.
The name of
Look at that beautiful baby. Hello.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you so much. Like. Yeah. Okay.
So. Sorry, Zoom wasn't working today. I don't know why it wasn't working, but it didn't want to work. So, something that really helps me is like, do you have this thing that sometimes you think how things are supposed to be and they're not like that?
Yeah, definitely.
And then you think, oh why is this happening? Like, why are things so difficult, or why are things not going this way? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. And my experience today is that I was here like 1:45, getting ready for the meeting, and then I open the computer, I think everything is connected properly, and then I try to start the call and it's not working, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you're waiting there, and I feel so bad, and I start having a lot of thinking, right? I'm like, and then Akonkwa says like, well, does this mean we're not going to meet today? And I'm like, no, yes, we're going to meet. And I think, I don't know how, but we're going to meet, even if I, whatever, like somehow we're going to meet. So I keep trying. And there's a point where I think, forget about Zoom. And my idea was, well, they're going to be able to see me better and hear me better, and I'm going to be able to record properly. And then I thought, no, let's go to WhatsApp and do the video there, because at least we can connect and do something, right?
Yeah.
So I have to give up my idea that our call was going to be on Zoom and it's going to be perfect and it's going to be easier. And I have to think, well, what's the most important thing in this situation? And the most important thing is that we actually connect. So that started giving me the idea of like, well, let's change and go on WhatsApp. And now I'm recording with my phone. I'm holding my phone and recording, which is going to give us some recording, right? So when I gave up my keeping insisting on trying to do the way I wanted to, I received ideas and other options on how to do things so that they could work and we can be here together. So I find that that is very useful in my life, because when I stop trying from, when we say mind, from my little mind or my, the one that thinks about everything in my head, and I just let the big mind, the one that knows how to grow plants, and I don't need to think about how to breathe while I'm talking to you, right? I'm not, okay, lungs get oxygen, then distributed to the body. I don't have to do that. Something does it for me. And it's an amazing thing that I just think, oh, well, whatever. I don't even think about it, right? You only think about it when you can't breathe properly. Or you can't breathe. That's the moment you start thinking, oh my gosh, I need to be able to breathe. But if you don't have a problem breathing, you don't pay much attention. So we tend to pay more attention to the things we're having problems with. Do you agree? Right? And it's good because that allows us to sort out problems and get through life, right? But when we are stuck only thinking about how to sort that problem, what we do is we don't leave room for that that amazing mind, big mind that we all share, yeah, that makes the earth move, the animals, be around without having to do a lot of things, and like makes it hot, makes the flies go around, makes makes your body start sweating. You're probably sweating at the moment. It's a way that your body, is a way that your body keeps on with the heat. It's like it's helping you deal with the heat, right? So all that is an amazing mind that we all share. We are all connected in the same way. So that's not different. If I'm sitting there, I will start sweating too. I will be hot. I will be, trying to do this to get the flies away and I'll be the same. So there's no difference between us, right? The only thing is that where I am, it's cold at the moment, and where you are is very hot. But we are the same, right? No difference in situation, skin, right? We're all the same. So we're all the same in the sense that we all have this amazing capacity of finding better answers to problems. So when I start thinking, why is this happening to me, and why are things so difficult, and I keep adding more thinking to that doesn't allow me to find ways of sorting out problems. So whatever you bring whatever you think, it can just pass. If it's a thought that is hurting you, if you don't add more thinking to that, then it just passes, and then you have another thought that is probably better. So I would like to know, when you, like, if you have a problem at the moment, is there something that you think, oh, this has no way, there's no way I can sort this out, or there's no way we can be better, or there's no way, is there something that you're going through personally or as a group? Yes?
Pardon?
Anasema kuna kitu nyingi unafanya that it's not working out. As a personal,
As a group, as a team. Open shape.
yes, madam.
Yes.
I guess I can reply. Actually, us as a team, there are some things that we're trying to handle out, but we're having a little bit of difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
For a strategic location and also scarce resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main thing actually. But us as a team, we're trying to work out like according to facilitate the three P's, the three principles.
Yeah.
Problem is like the resources are too scarce. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only thing right now. And plus even, people sometimes they need some incentives. You cannot just give some. Yeah, of course, someone may need incentive. Yeah, something that can give them morale. Yeah, to love what they do.
Yeah.
So
hope is the most important thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And the thing is that you have some resources, what I hear, but they don't seem to be enough. Is that right?
Exactly.
So one of the things we can do together is think in a creative way. How could we get more resources or make the resources you have be more useful, if that makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
because if not, we're all the time thinking we need to get money from people to help you, which we will, is part of our plan to be able to get a proper charity that can help people, can help with money, resources, so you can have more of that. Now, as a group, instead of just sort of asking, which we could ask, but as a group, if we get creative, we'll find easy ways for that to come to us. Does that make sense?
Yes.
If we keep thinking, oh, we don't have enough resources, we need to find people to give us money, that doesn't help in terms of like, it just leaves you waiting for somebody to help you. Yeah? So
Actually.
you don't have any control over that. Now, knowing that yourselves and the people you're helping are able to have everything they need will open up possibilities for you and the people you are helping to find different ways. Because the idea is that everybody understands that they are whole, they are okay inside in a difficult situation, but that people in a difficult situation can find ways to live a better life. Yeah?
Yeah.
When you do that, usually the help you need starts coming to you. Not by magic, but because you start aligning with resources and with that energy that is, I'm okay as I am. And I know it's difficult to tell you this when I'm sitting here and you're sitting there facing the problems you have, yeah? So hope makes people go the long way. Losing hope there or here is what, it doesn't matter your situation or where you are. I guarantee you guys, you can be hungry, live in a bad situation, but be much happier than a lot of people here having everything you think you may need, but they're still feeling miserable and unhappy. And then they go and kill themselves, right? Because they don't have hope. So what you bring to me and to other people is hope. If there's something people in the world of like having it all, no one has it all in a way, but or they don't think they have it all, but the fact that you are going through difficult situations and you're playing and you're working with children and you're having a good time amongst yourselves and you're playing football, and that you don't need that much to be happy. Yeah? That brings hope, not just to the people around you in camp. So our videos of hope is probably what is going to attract the attention to other people that have money but are not happy. And they may want to help you. See what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
Is the big smiles that you said hello to me today. Yeah. Those smiles, we are needing very much. The whole world needs those smiles. Yeah. Because it makes you think, oh wow, you are in a tough situation, but your smiles are so amazing. Your smiles are so happy with life. Yeah. Because I tell you, if you ask anybody that has a lot of money, they will start going, oh, my life is so difficult. Oh, my life is so complicated. Oh, I don't have what I need. And you think, wait a minute. You have a good house. You have really good clothes. You have a great car. You have a great job. You have food every day, the best food. And why are they still going, I'm unhappy, I don't like my life, I still need this, I still need that? Right?
Yeah.
They're not able to have your smiles. Your smiles from today, you can't buy in any shop. Right? Like, you look at lots of people that are going around life like, you say hello and they go, right? So they don't even say hello to you. It's like, well, when did you forget about being a human being, right? And you're very much in touch with that every day. You're in touch with your happiness, with your smiles, with your hope, with your heart, right? So that's the most important thing you have. And that I can't send it to you on the post or on the bank account. That's your treasure. Yeah?
Yeah.
Your smile's already and your hope is already, there's no price for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That you get up every morning and you just go like, let's go. Right? There's people that have less than me and need me more. Because I guess that what makes you wake up in the morning and go and fight and keep going, and you get your clothes so lovely, and you're the best dressed people I have seen in many meetings. So you're all taking care of yourselves and you're like, looking lovely. And so I guess for you to take care of your clothes and be, really clean and lovely, it's not as easy as somebody that has electricity and a working shower in the house. And, it's more complicated. And then you have the heat that never stops. But yet you're smiling and you're looking great. Yeah. And you're taking yourselves around really proud and honest. So that's a lot of things that I will say I do a workshop like this with people that are earning a lot of money in a company and they're wearing expensive watches and expensive clothes and they're not looking as happy as you are, guys. They're dressed up in lovely clothes, but they're not proud or happy, proud in a good way, right?
Yeah.
It's like, they're like, oh yeah, it's this amazing whatever t-shirt or shirt, but oh, it's, I don't know, I don't like the color or whatever. It's like, they're never satisfied. So it's not like having more money gives you happiness necessarily. It helps, right?
Yeah.
It helps.
Really.
It helps. But our mission is to try to help you guys live better lives, get more resources. But what you're giving in exchange is those smiles, is that hope, right? And when we talk, and I've just seen one of you like yawning, like, and that is good here, okay? That is good. That means you're relaxing. That means, you're giving these that thinks a lot and worries a lot. You're giving that a bit of a quiet time. So I'm happy for you to yawn. I don't think you're bored. I think you're like, having a rest from worrying about things. So I want to know if what you're hearing so far, do you feel it's helpful? Is helpful? Does it help?
It really does.
Yeah.
It's really helpful and release your, it's like a heart soothing. It soothes our heart. It really soothes our heart.
So, what are you hearing? Like, what do you feel? Is it different than when we started? How do you feel at the moment?
We feel relaxed, and relieved because we had burdens, but now we feel like we're relieved. Yeah, we feel so relieved right now.
That's good. That's good. It's good to know that you have values that maybe you didn't see, that you wake up and it's hard, but you go and smile and keep trying. That is not something that everybody has. Or they have, but they're not using it. You are. You have more resources than you think. In that sense.
Actually.
Yeah. Because I tell you, children need to be seen. People need to be seen and heard. Of course, they need to be fed with food and drink and medicines and clothes and education. But it starts anywhere in the planet by being seen and telling them they matter. They're bringing something to this world. You are bringing individually and together everything to this world that really matters. I'm not here just because I am a good person. I'm an average okay person. I'm here because, to start with, Akonkwa smile, the day we talk, was like, oh, this is my brother. I have found my brother for another mother. He's my brother. I need that smile. Right? Now,
Yes.
I have you as my family. I want and need your smiles and your faces and your optimism. Right? So
Yeah.
that's the first thing people need. And you guys have plenty of that. Much more than my dad, that had a big bank account, and when things didn't go the way he wanted, he shot himself. Right? He was
Yeah.
a very successful man, but when things didn't go the way he liked, he couldn't take it. He was an amazing man, fighting from, he was in a very poor family. He worked so hard, gave us a lot of things that he didn't have. Was an amazing man. Now, this amazing man, when he had lots of money, the house, the car, but he felt unhappy with life, instead of keep trying or keep, he couldn't take it. He had cancer, but the cancer wasn't the main problem. And people say, well, I understand, he had cancer, he was in a lot of pain, that's why he killed himself. Well, he actually killed himself because the lady he liked didn't want to be with him because he didn't treat her very well.
Oh.
Right? Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the cancer. He was like, well, okay, I have cancer. She doesn't love me. I don't like this. Boom, bye. Right? I understand his suffering, and I have managed to forgive him for what he did. And I understand that for him, that was hell. And he couldn't take it. Right? Now, if we compare his situation in terms of what he had, in things, in money, in clothes, in, if it was too hot, he will put the aircon and not have to be like this with a piece of fabric to get the flies out or get cooler. He didn't have the happiness that I see in you. This man had lost hope. And this is where we come in, guys. This is our you and I and the 3 principles people that are just helping others. change the world with. Not just the camp, not just the lives that are there. When our videos get out on YouTube, and when we share your smiles, when we share your hope, when we share videos of the children laughing and being happy, that's going to bring happiness and hope to people that are feeling very low. So I think our mission is not just for the camp. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah? So we're going to help the camp. We're going to help the people there. But what you have in terms of hope, strength, resilience, not many people know they have. And instead of asking for things, we're going to start giving. We're going to give them smiles. We're going to give them hope. And that way people think they're so grateful that usually they go like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. How can I help? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that means that if the people that are creating wars around the world have a better understanding and they could talk to each other instead of fighting and paying money for weapons, that starts creating more money available for other things. Also, you start showing that there's no need to kill another person, right?
Yeah.
That means many of you may be able to return to your country because there's no more fighting, or it's safe to return to Congo and be with your families, or is it safe to return to Sierra Leone, or is safe, yeah, right? So this goes beyond just what we need in practical terms there, which we're gonna get more. This goes to create a revolution of thinking. So what are you hearing? Because I can see you gone a bit serious and a little bit, what are you hearing?
Well, actually, what I can say is like, it's actually good. Yeah, you're telling us all that stuff, how the leaders are misusing their authority and like their worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a learning point for us.
Yeah.
You can see that people that have advantage, they're not using it in a good way, other than they're just harming other people. Yeah, we're trying to relate with that, and we're really seeing that's what is actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's always together.
yeah. So do you guys know about Nelson Mandela and South Africa?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
We do.
Well, okay. He was somebody that was he was bang on using the 3 principles without calling it, without knowing that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because that we call it, Sydney Banks had to call it something to explain it. But it's in everybody. Now, this guy went to prison for what, like 40 years or something.
Yeah.
Not one day he stopped smiling, going on and fighting to stop the apartheid, to stop white people fighting black people, to liberate for freedom, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be 40 years in prison and not lose hope. And keep writing books and keep believing. And then one day come out and turn into the president of South Africa, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's not just a nice story. It's the story of how coming from this place and just showing the resilience we have, showing what is right for people, changes the world. It starts with one person, right? It starts with one of you there. So you guys are already in a great start place. You're already making a difference every day. Much more than people that are selling tomatoes in a store, right? You're really making a difference. You don't know what the impact you're bringing to people is going to do. You don't know if you talk to somebody today that felt like killing themselves and killing their child because they felt so upset. And because you talked to them, you saw them, you brought your smile and hope. They decide not to do that. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They decide to keep trying another day. They decide that the life is worth even if they have lost everything they had. That it's worth living to fight for freedom, for better lives. You are the ones that are going to lead your camp for many of these people to rise and shine. You are Mandelas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that cannot be bought in a shop. Okay?
Yeah.
So you are the ones that have been called to change the world. You are leaders of helping people change the suffering into hope. You don't need to teach them about the principles many times. It's just the way you're already going there and playing with them, smiling, right? Giving them sweets. Like, I know you don't have a whole 3 million sweets. You just probably just about have a sweet, and right? But that sweet to that child at that moment is not just a sweet. It's hope, it's connection, it's rewarding. It's one of the happiest moments. So you see how your resources go much further than you think.
Yeah.
It's not, I wish I could give them 5 sweets. It's like what you're bringing to them with that sweet, even if it's 1 or a half or 1 between 5, you are already giving them what they need. You are telling them, I'm a Mandela. I'm going to wake you up to know that you're a Mandela too, right?
Yeah. Most of them, they have already woke up. Yeah.
And
actually, these 3 boys just help a lot.
many children, they have changed the way they are thinking before. Now they are look better.
Yes, because children are so close to this. They don't have our worry about, oh, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to, the parents are worried. Unless in your case, children start very young to worry about things because sometimes they have to do things as adults because their parents, or they lost them, or they're the eldest in the family, and so. But still, children are very close to this. They're very curious, because when you see children, they're like, right? You say, oh, let's play this, and they go like, yes, let's. They don't sit there discussing about whether this is the right game, or whether they agree morally, or they just go and play. They just don't have that much thinking about it. So they are the source. They are so close to that. Like that cockerel there singing, it doesn't care. It's just doing its job, right? Just goes around and goes like, well, this is my job. I don't care if it's like 4 PM or 5 AM. It's just going, ladies, I'm here. Let's go make more chickens. Right? So I don't think that the cockerel needs like 10 years of going to therapy because one of the hens didn't like him. Right? It's not like, you don't see the cockerel like depressed, crying next to a tree, going like, why doesn't she like me? If I had a Mercedes-Benz and Adidas, trainers, she will. No, doesn't care. Just go next. Because can you imagine if they all do that? If like the sun this morning thought, oh gosh, I'm like depressed today. I'm not going to shine. Like the whole universe is out. It's like, well, wait a minute. So you shine every morning. You shine through your smiles as you're doing now, right? That's already a great resource. That goes miles. You look at somebody that is having a hard time and you smile and you say hello and you see them. Best resource. I tell you, even the little food they have they're gonna accept in their bodies much better than when they are feeling depressed. You're gonna find that they get ill a lot less because they have hope. So if their health is better, you need less medication, you have less problems. People can live with little food much better if they have hope, because they're not burning that. The food they are taking, they're not burning into worrying and adrenaline and a lot of things that happen to the body when you are in a state of depression or desperation. Yeah. It's how to create environments where people feel safe.
Exactly.
Yeah. When they don't have their homes that they had maybe in their country, but they have a place to call home still. They have a bed to lie down. They have people that care if they don't come around to the meeting or to talk today. they matter. That's all it takes. People start doing better. Somebody goes, oh, I find this we can get more food out of this, and we now all have more food, or we can create this out of something. People get very creative. We were saying yesterday in a webinar that I will send you. I was giving this webinar yesterday. I know it's in Spanish, so you won't understand it because it's in Spanish, but doesn't matter. Anyway, maybe translate it. We were talking about when you are in the mud and you're trying to walk and it's so difficult and you feel like why, and you start complaining and it's all muddy and your clothes are getting all dirty and it's hard to do what you need to do. And then somebody was saying like, yeah, but also out of mud and out of clay, you can make beautiful things. You can make things to eat. You can make things to put water in. You can make, right? Things to put your food in. When you're in the mud, I don't think you're thinking, oh, what a beautiful thing. What an amazing resource, right? You're just fighting with the mud. Even people go to very expensive places to get full of mud, covered in mud, because it's good for the skin. Well, I can imagine you guys cannot believe that. It's like they pay a lot of money. You will have food for a month for the money they're paying to get covered in mud. You can just tell them, guys, come to Kenya and we'll cover you in mud for much less money. Like, right? You have a wonderful skill like us. Look. We don't age. Like, we look like this forever. It's perfect skin. We had tons of mud here. So it's just finding in what you have the potential. Yeah. You already have a lot of things you may not realize. And like all of us, you keep thinking, but if I had whatever else. Yeah. And it's very understandable when what you need is very basic for human living, right? We're not talking that you guys want to have, yes, you would like to have the best Nike, Adidas, whatever stuff. But what you need really is basic stuff. So still, that is much easier to get or to feel happy. You don't need it to be the Nike or the Adidas, because it's a way of thinking, oh, they are happy because they have that. No, they have that and they may be happy for 5 minutes and then they need the next thing that Adidas or Nike has released, because the one they bought is not already the latest thing. You see how crazy it is? So you start seeing the resources you have already. You start looking at people in a way that you have everything because you have a smile. The rest is gonna come. You smile to the world, then the rest is gonna come. Trust me. You are rich. You are happier and richer than Donald Trump. Right? He's not able to enjoy his life because he's too busy fighting places and having problems and having to say things that then he has to say, no, I didn't say it, or whatever, right? You don't have those problems. And the worst thing is to have that money, that amount of stuff, waiting there without you being able to enjoy it. While having health problems because you're so worried about what you're doing or not doing. Or does that make sense?
It does.
Any thoughts, any things you want to share? I realize that I have you here for a long time, and you probably need to drink some water, get a bit of fresh air. So any things you would like to share or say, or and then we'll meet next week.
Okay, thank you so much for advice and for everything you said now. So I really appreciate. And now our activities are expanding. We're expanding to 3 groups all over Kakuma.
Yeah.
So we have in Kakuma 1 and Kakuma 2 and some are 3 also. And we have also teachers. And on that activity also, because it's a 3 principle.
Yeah.
In behind that we introduced the linked activity that's called SELD, social and emotional learning, which is alliance with the 3 principle.
Brilliant.
Yeah, where the kids, they learn through play. And also when you align the 3 principle with the social and emotional learning, it is actually related, but the 3 principle you write on the board, and it is all teacher thought, conscience, and forgiveness, isn't it? Yeah. So actually, we introduced this also new activity to the children, and we have more activity for the also parents. To the parents, but as due to the financing support, we can it can lead to us very difficult a bit to start, but it is good. It's good to have this activity which we can teach the parents on how they can handle the also children at home. Yeah. The kids at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to try to get more resources, right? We're going to try to find ways. In the meantime, all you need to do is just keep bringing it from your heart. Yeah. So, because all they need to do is just, thoughts are like clouds. They just come and go. The sky doesn't care about the sun. The sky doesn't care about the weather. Right? Clouds come, it rains, then that passes. It's the same with our thinking. As far as you don't keep it there, just passes. A nice activity to do with the children, like if you have mud or you have clay or it's like you just show them that they can make something with that, and they can make something that looks like fear or a monster, okay? And then they can just go bam, 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 and that is nothing. And then out of that, they can make a flower. It's all the same material, right? But it's neutral. It doesn't mean anything. It's our thinking. You can use it to to think more about horrible things, or you can just let go, and then a nice thought comes in. Yeah. Doesn't mean you have to try to change your thinking. It's that when you don't create more thinking of that, you don't keep making monsters out of clay or out of mud, and then you look at the monsters and you go like, ah, I'm so scared, right? You created that. The same way you created those monsters, you can just go, oh, you're just clay, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to make beautiful flowers, right? Oh, I have a beautiful garden now. So this is what this is the only thing you need. They need to be seen, they need to be heard, and they need to see that in your heart there's hope.
Yeah, sure.
And then the more supplies of other things will come. Okay? But you don't need a t-shirt that says 3P Kenya to go and share it. Just your heart and your smile is enough. That really changes people's lives. The children, they'll come in and they're so fresh that they will start changing the parents.
Yeah.
And the parents that are drinking, or they are like using drugs, or they're like, I don't know, just doing bad things or something, it will start touching their heart to have a different way of thinking. Thank you for sharing that.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to add something there or not. So or not, maybe we are just doing, and I like what you have said. We must be creativity. We must be having a creativity in life.
Yeah.
That one is important one. Because we are just thinking also how to create the place of playing ground of the children, the good places.
Yeah.
Thinking about that one, how maybe we can just repair very well as maybe God help us. And also it will be a very interested one. We are just thinking about that one. Yes, because we have many children and they are just coming to the different places, but the goodness, we have implemented our program to other different places because Kakuma is very big one.
Yeah.
What we have is, yes, you can just see on the map, it's very, very big camp. What we have realized as Kakuma is very big, we have taken the program in the different places so that reduce that big distance for those and to our dictator also. Yes, because we have facilitators in that different places.
Yeah.
As we are still facing a lot of challenges, yes, when people are together, they can't miss the challenges.
Yeah.
Challenges also must be there.
Yeah.
For those kids, we are just facing that challenges of like refreshment and whatever. Them, as you know, Kakuma is very, very hot one. Yeah. Like you see, you just sweating. We have a handkerchief in the hand, like that one. When you take those kids or children, maybe more than 3 hours in the class, that one without water, like that one, those small things, sometimes, yes, reach every day to the center. Sometimes we have those teachers, they are just going to see how maybe to mobilize them again to go back to their respective places or maybe to their respective centers, like that one. And also we want to implement another program for women.
Yeah.
Yes, for women, and we have already mobilized them,
Wow.
and we want to plan the day whom we just start with them.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes.
So I hear you, and I understand there are many challenges, and what we can do is start thinking at what is already happening. Like, this is a refugee camp, yeah, a big refugee camp with lots of people that managed to find a place to survive because of this refugee camp. Already that, it's a big, great thing, right?
Yeah.
There are women that are probably protected there, where they're not in an environment where they are more likely to be attacked or raped or children by men that, you know, were in power or were around. Or so you and many other people are alive thanks to this refugee camp. That's already on its own a lot. Okay? What we're going to do slowly, as you're doing, guys, it's making it better. But let's not forget about the miracle that this refugee camp is already. Yeah? I wouldn't be talking to you guys. We wouldn't be thinking about doing more if you weren't saved by this place. Yeah?
Yes.
So the challenges, yes, are challenges. You're going to be able to get to more places, to more people. People are going to be able to get to you easier as you go along, knowing that once you start moving, then things move with you. Already saying that they're alive, already telling them, ladies, you are in this group and we are here to protect you. We're here to help you with your concerns. That's a lot, okay? That's amazing. Teaching men how to be responsible and respectful of women and taking care of children and everybody being a community, that's a lot. If this refugee camp wasn't there, most people will be dead. It's a lot of lives that are being saved, right? Every day. So that's a lot. That's already a miracle. That's a lot. So don't make yourself think that what you do is not enough. Everything you're doing is a lot. And it's going to get bigger, but not because you're going to do more, because what you do is going to expand like a good virus. The people you touch is going to touch other people in a good way. Yeah? The hope you bring is going to bring people to other people. And people are going to start going, oh, these guys are doing this. And then they're going to walk how many miles to reach you because they want to hear about these people that are talking about hope and life is better. And, right? You're Mandelas. You're Mandelas. Takes one. Yeah? To see that there's hope where it looks like there isn't. No, there's hope. There's a huge Kakuma camp that it's saving people's lives, right? It's helping people come from wherever other countries to come together and survive. This is where hope is made. It starts, right?
Yeah.
So keep the good work. I'm here with you. I would love you to find a way of not calling me madam, calling me Carolina or Mama C or because I'm your sister, so, or your mother, or whatever you want to call me. So you just but what I'm not is madam. I'm not somebody that is not part of your group in a way. Right. Carolina, there you go.
Yes, madam.
Yes, Carolina. Say again.
Yes, sister.
Yes, sister. There you go. Yes, sister.
So, I wanna maybe say something about our team because we have different teams of children, and maybe I don't know if you know one of our team is called Argentina Kakuma.
No, I didn't.
Yes. Yes, one of our team is called Argentina Kakuma. Is there?
Oh.
Yes. And we usually, love that, and we are interested with that team of Argentina. We are fans of like Messi.
Yay!
And that's why we really love that team, and we want even to see how we can get the jazz of those team of Argentina because we are fan of that team, and we want to watch them to Gold Cup.
Yeah. Well, Messi's a very good example himself. Like he had difficulties. He had to move from Argentina to Barcelona because of health issues. Because he needed treatment that wasn't available in Argentina. So his parents managed to go to Barcelona to get it. And through all that, he became this amazing guy, but also an athlete, a footballer. And the only reason that Argentina won the World Cup was because of he went and said, look, I'm Messi, but I'm nobody if we don't have a team, right? That first game was a joke. It was like that first game on the World Cup last time was like, what's going on? Argentina lost like something stupid, like 6-0 or something. Like it was like, we're going home. What's going on? And then Messi started talking to them and go like, guys, we're a team. Like, we're a team. Like, we need this moral hope. It was talking. It was bringing the best out of them. It was thinking as a team. He was looking at the great things they do. That's what he did. More than also running and doing great passes and goals and whatever. But it was his personality, his Mandela that then went, look, either we all shine or we go home. Because if they all come here to see Messi, that's a problem. Because he's not a tennis player. He's part of a team, right?
Yeah.
So they all had to shine, and he had to share his light with his team, and told them they shine each other for themselves. They all matter. You can have Messi in your team. You're not going to win just for having Messi in your team, right?
We have number 10 like Messi in our team. Yes.
And that's what made Argentina win the whole thing. Going through all the challenges, going through all the things, like, you know, somebody had a baby, had to take a plane to be able to be. Messi said, you go be with your wife and your baby and come back tomorrow, day after. We don't care. We'll be okay without you. That was the thing, was like, no, your baby comes first. Forget about the World Cup. Go and come back if you can. Like, we're a team. Like, so you mean more. You and your family mean more to us than any World Cup. Right?
Yeah.
So that's seeing the people and how important people are. And, you know, I feel so moved that you have a group called Argentina. It's like, yes.
Yes, madam, try to see how you can just link your team of Kakuma with Argentina. It will be a very amazing one.
Yeah. So make the children see that Messi is not just Messi, right? That he told his group, his team, that they all mattered. That's why Messi is Messi. Because he cares about every single one. From the guy that is bringing the water, to the guy that is cleaning the toilets, to the people that are in the field playing. Everybody counts. That's Messi, right? So when they dream about being Messi, they don't dream just about being a footballer that is the leader or is the main, you know, that converts gold, and it's the person behind. It's the person behind that made the difference.
Yes, madam. It will be okay, madam. You know, we never know in life. Maybe like those teams of children whom we have here in Kakuma, they can be like Di Maria, they can be like Messi. There in the future. So try to see how you can just connect them with our teams, Argentina Kakuma. It will be very, very amazing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Messi's not my friend, but you know, we can send him videos. We can send videos to Messi, see if he sees them.
It can be okay. Not only Messi, but all the entire team of Argentina.
Yeah.
So that they can just, we love them, we want to work with, like that, to work with them, yes, to wish to see them one day, one time, not only in the TV, yes.
It's the inspiration. You know, it's like, I think he will be happier knowing that he's inspiring children to keep going and you guys to keep like playing football as a way of like getting together and having fun and enjoying life, more than a way of like being famous and having money, and you know what I mean? I think that's what he likes the most, that he can inspire people to exercise and be together, count as a team, that everybody matters. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm gonna have to go, but I will meet next week. Yes. And if you have any questions or you want to share anything, just tell Akonkwa and he can contact me and send me any messages or anything you want, or videos that you want to send, sharing things, or, you know, maybe there's something that you realize that you think, oh, this is great, and you want to share it on a video, or this is a worry, I want to share this, or, you know, whatever you want, just share and send the messages, yeah?
Thank you.
I will see you next week. And thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being in the heat that I can imagine there is very hot. Yeah. Go and get some water. And so my brothers and my sister, thank you so much for your smiles. And
Thank you.
well, we'll see you next week, and you'll tell me what's been happening during this week for you. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I have my hand on the phone, so I can't do the full hearts.
Okay.
Love you loads. See you soon.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.